Gaffer, first of all, assessment of the match, it's a tough one to take because it felt like in parts of the game it was quite positive from the squad.
Yeah, it's a real tough one to take at this moment in time after the game. Feel for the players. But I just said to the players, we probably got nobody but ourselves to blame in terms of we just switched off, and it's concentration what's done us again this evening. We come here tonight, we set our stall out. There was lots of positives tonight, lots of positives in terms of the way we went about it, the shape we played, the confidence of the players, and considering we had one day to really work on it and 2 classroom sessions, it was really, really positive to see. The players looked at ease with it. As the game wore on, we made a couple of changes, brought some subs on, forced with tiredness with the legs and that, and it was a lapse of concentration was done. So lots of positives, but I'm disappointed and gutted because in the effort and the endeavour what we showed tonight and the positive play that we had tonight, we've got nothing to show for it.
You mentioned there the shape. It was a different shape than what we've seen from the squad so far this season. It did lead, you mentioned there, to positives. Positive play going forward as well. Is that what you wanted from the players, to show more effort going forward towards the to the Reading net?
Yeah, I felt certainly over these 3 games that we're going to have, including the game on Saturday, I wanted to have a real good look at the boys, and I'll see a lot of them over the next 7 days or so. And tonight I just felt it was right to come here and set our stall out, and looking at the group and the different dimensions that they have individually and collectively as a group, we chose to work with that shape. I do feel we got the players in the building that can adopt that shape, and everything was positive from it. I like the build from the back to the mid-third up until the final bit, just that little bit in the final third in terms of committing bodies in the box and getting the right contact on it. And we'll get that, we'll find out, and there'll be more end product to us. But in terms of tonight, it was a real positive showing, considering the length of time that we had to work with the team. But they showed a lot of positive signs. But as I said, we leave here with a small bit of a bitter taste in our mouth in terms of that we've got nothing to show with a lot of our positive play tonight.
Going forward, is it a confidence thing? Is it a bravery thing for players to take or capitalise on the chances? Because we are creating the chances. We saw a couple of balls go in from the wing into the box. Is it a bravery thing? Is it a confidence thing? What do you put it down to that we aren't seeing the end product to what we're getting to?
Yeah, of course it is. It's all those aspects. But when you got to look at where we are, and we got to take into retrospect in terms of where we are. We've not won since December, so that's been a long time since we've tasted a winning feeling. So by hook or by crook, we got to get a winning feeling. We got to feel that again. And I think once we feel that winning feeling, I think with this group of players, things will drop into place very, very quickly. But the big thing for us, Dan, is being strong, being resilient, being determined, by hook or by crook, in getting over the line and getting those 3 points. And I think once you get those 3 points, we'll see this team reach new levels in terms of confidence, because confidence is a big thing. They're giving us everything, they're focused, they're applying to what we're asking them to do, but those small bits of grey areas on the pitch where individual decision making or lapse of concentration has cost us dearly in the last 2 games, where we've shown over probably 60, 70 minutes of real good positive play, but then in the latter parts of the game, we've just let that sort of run away with us, and it's cost us the game dearly. So bitterly disappointed with that, but not disappointed over 3/4 of the game, probably the last 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game, which we've got to get right.
Looking ahead to Lincoln, what are you going to be expecting, and what do you want to see from the players in the few days that we've got leading up to that game?
Well, the players certainly know in terms of how they've been starting games and maintaining that through the mid parts of the game. The biggest thing what we got to do, which it will come again on Saturday, is when we reach them latter parts of the game, it's that siege mentality to get it over the line. And what I want for the players is that commitment, that endeavour, that drive. We're in front of our home supporters, so we want to get them on the front foot and show that impetus for our supporters tonight. Magnificent tonight with the away support tonight. I thank them all. It's fantastic to travel down here. and that's why we wanted to come over to the end of the game and applaud them again like we always do, and show their commitment, because we're in this together as one team, supporters, fan base. We're on it as one, and we are to get out of this situation that we're in. Then it's going to take us all to play our parts in it. So credit to the supporters tonight. Bitterly disappointed that I don't give you something to travel back up north with, because I thought we deserved that tonight. But also at the same time is we got to look at it, and concentration levels have to be absolutely spot on. And at the moment, Port Vale have got to get all aspects of their game right, in and out of possession. And there's large parts of it right, but there's small percentage which make the difference. Those are the most important, crucial ones. So we'll be looking at those, focusing on those over the next 48, 72 hours, and making sure that we're getting ready to apply ourselves in the right manner and maintain that throughout the game against Lincoln on Saturday.